What's your
What
take on
whole
the topic?
thing?
Why don't the women want to cook and clean for the men anymore?
Because they're tired, bro. They have to go to work every day. That's not hard.
They're tired.
Yeah, they got to go to
What
work every day, just like you
what are
do.
they, what are they tired of?
Of working. It's not hard. I mean, that shouldn't even be like, I don't even understand the question. Like, they're tired. Aren't you tired when you get home from work?
They're working every day, so they're tired. That's why I don't want to cook or clean.
Yeah. You think I want to work 8 hours and then come home and then cook and clean? I mean, I do it because I have to. I have 5 children. But yeah, I mean,
Do you have a
like
woman
this
right
is,
now?
I don't even, what's that?
Do you have a woman right now?
I've been married for over 20 years.
Okay. Does your wife work?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the roles in a marriage?
What are you talking about? Roles? And
What?
everybody does what they have to do.
Okay.
Roles
What do you do? What does she do?
for a living.
No, in the house for the marriage. What do you guys do? What are your roles?
Role. I don't understand the question. She does what needs to be done that day if she has time to do it, and if she doesn't, I do it. I do what needs to be done that day, and if I don't have time to do it, she does it. With roles, I don't know what you're talking about.
How do you not know what roles are in a marriage? You're married for 20 years. You guys don't
Because
have
those
any
don't
roles?
exist. Because those don't exist. Like I'm not white. I'm not a white Christian
What?
man. I don't.
What
I don't
what are you talking
roll.
about? I'm not white. What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, because you're trying to live up to like some white supremacist ideal of the
What are you
nuclear
talking
family. I don't.
about?
I don't. I don't
Nobody
subscribe to
said
that.
nothing about no supremacy.
Teamwork makes the dream work, friend. We a team. Ain't no roles.
What do you mean there ain't no roles?
I. It's not that hard to understand. You said why do women not want to cook and clean? They're tired. They have to go to work.
Okay.
I answered that question.
Okay.
You said what are your
Who's it
roles? I said we're a team. We
if
don't have any
if there
roles.
if there's something that needs to be built in the house, who builds it? You or your wife?
Depends on what it is.
What do you mean depends on what it is?
Like if it's a toy for the kids, you know what I'm saying? My wife's better at putting stickers on, so she builds it. But if we're talking about
That's
like,
not
you know what I'm saying, like
building nothing, man.
well, I mean, I'm sorry you feel
Putting
that way. It's
stickers
still a
on
task.
something, you've lost it.
It's still a task. But my wife's an interior designer, so she can build anything.
I ain't got time for no foolishness. He gone.
Look, so I got so much to say about this video, man, but I'm gonna say, dude, like the host or whatever, like you seriously don't have a lot of relationship history. I can tell you haven't been in a long-term healthy relationship dynamic. You hella green, bruh. And what the guest was saying is actually true. However you make it work in your house is however you make it work in your house. And people who've been in long-term relationships know this. You know, like, hey, if you can put that together and I can do this and you can do that. Whatever works in your house is however it works. And people trying to tell you that, oh, you need to fit in some role. Anytime I hear people talk about that, that's people who haven't been in a good situation and they haven't been in a long-term situation either. They have no experience, no long-term relationship experience to even be in the conversation. He's asking this man about life as a married man with 5 kids. If he's not done that, he doesn't understand it. That's why he was so offended. It's foreign to him. The concept of what he was saying was just completely foreign to him. Like he was angry with his guest because he couldn't understand the concept of why he didn't have roles and he didn't have defined things that a man is supposed to do and the defined things of a woman is supposed to do. People who have a healthy dynamic have a healthy dynamic. However that is, that's just however it is. And people who've been in relationships know this. My dude, welcome to adulthood because that's what happens in relationships.